Ride with us on our first out-of-the-country RV road trip. Canada, here we come! Let's experience the open road for 15 days of fun and adventures. Let's go! Hello, and welcome back to Buhay RV. Reservations were made, and we are getting ready to our first out-of-the-country RV tour. Canada, here we come! It took me days, if not weeks, to plan for this trip. First, we searched the places that we want to visit, then plan our itinerary. Figured out our stops and approximate driving time each day. Sometimes we drive for 8 hours, sometimes 10 or 3 hours, depending on our destination. After we figure that out, we then find the campgrounds along the way, check the reviews, and then make a reservations. For this trip, we booked 8 campgrounds. Sometimes we stay 1 day, sometimes 2, sometimes we stay 3 days in a campground. We do reservations and plan this trip because we need to be back home on a certain date. But if you are a full-timer, meaning you live in your RV full-time, you're retired and have a lot of time, I don't think this kind of planning is needed. We left home around 3 p.m. and our first stop is South Point Casino in Las Vegas. If you noticed, this is our favorite place to spend the night whenever we are traveling north on I-15. What we like about South Point Casino is they have a dedicated parking for big trucks and RVs. Travel from Los Angeles to Las Vegas is usually 5 hours. Depending on the traffic, it could get to 7-8 hours on the road, depending on your stopover for gasoline and dining. You know you are getting close to Las Vegas when the temperature rises to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and tonight is no exception. We are leaving Las Vegas. Thank you, South Point. Last night, naglaro kami sa South Point Casino. We win some, we lost some, but the bottom line is we had fun and we had a free RV parking for the night. We are leaving Nevada right now. Hello, Arizona. Today's trip, we're gonna pass through Arizona, Utah to our destination for tonight, which is Idaho Falls. Today's drive is approximately 11 hours and that's 643 miles. As with any other trips, we should be ready sa mga konting delay. At today, we have a situation. Kanina, nung nilagyan ni Larry ng oil yung engine, I think naparami. The engine oil light came on. So, nung may nadaanan kami na Walmart, nag-stop over kami doon at binawasan nila yung oil. Tapos na. The tubies are busy cleaning now. Ngayong gabi, mag-i-stay tayo sa Snake River RV. This campground has a full hookups, meaning tomorrow morning, bago ulit kami umalis, i-empty na namin yung mga gray and black tanks. If we know na may hookups ang susunod naming campground, hindi na kami nagdadala ng maraming fresh water kasi mabigat siya, so magasto siya sa diesel. It's 3 p.m. and ready na kami mag-lunch, so we stop by and prepare our lunch, meaning nag-init ako ng lunch. And ang menu for the init lunch today is dinuguan and beef mechado. Nag-smoothie rin ako ng avocado dahil mainit ang panahon. And then we can continue the drive through this beautiful Utah to Idaho Falls, where we're going to stay for the night. Typical morning sa RV.
Typical morning. Yeah, where's the tissues?
It would be seen as video.
Ito yung refrigerator. Ready nang tumawid sa border. Kainin lang yung mga fresh fruits. Good to go. This is the Snake River RV Park. On our way to Calgary, Alberta. So, see you in a few. Day 3 of our trip, and we are getting ready to leave the Snake River RV. We are excited and at the same time anxious dahil today tatawid tayo sa Canadian border. Medyo anxious lang dahil hindi namin alam kung mahigpit ba yung border agent, aakit ba siya sa RV para i-inspect. Hindi naman dahil may tinatago kami, pero dahil nga first time, so aakit ba siya sa loob para tignan yung fridge kung talagang wala kaming dalang fresh fruits, those kind of stuff. Pero for the meantime, i-ready ko na muna yung passport namin at enjoyin na lang natin itong magandang tanawin sa dinadaanan natin. O diba, maganda ang view, lalo na't pasahero ka lang. Diba, Larry? Today's driving is around 8 to 9 hours, 488 miles. From Idaho Falls to Lee Creek Campground sa Cardston, Alberta. We are expecting na mataas pa yung araw pagdating natin para naman medyo makarelax tayo at makapag-barbecue and bonfire.
I think that house is the border.
Indeed, the white building is the border. Overthink lang ako dahil everything went so smoothly. Mga usual question lang naman yung tinanong nung agent kung purpose ng visit mo, may dala ka bang fruits, is there any weapon, is there alcohol, yun lang. And then, hiningi yung passport namin, and then, off we go! Welcome to Alberta! Ang advantage kapag maaga kaming dumating sa campground, meron kaming time na pasyalan yung campground at makita yung mga amenities nila. At the same time, makakakilala rin ng ibang tao. Just like in this camp, nakakilala kami ng mag-asawang Pilipino na tinuro nila sa amin yung mga pwedeng pasyalan na hindi namin alam. And nakapag-barbecue kami, nakapag-bonfire, this is such a good day. Shorter drive this time because we are only 3.5 hours away to the next campground, which is Spring Creek RV in Canmore, Alberta. But before that, thanks to the Pinoy couple that we met yesterday, Sinabihan nila kami not to leave town without seeing Watertonlake Visitor Center and the Prince of Wales Hotel. And true enough, the view is breathtaking. Oh my God, hindi nakakasawa. Worth talaga yung drive dito. Minimal ang entrance fee and no parking fee. San ka pa? Malakas lang yung hangin, pero it's an experience. Visitor Center is simply beautiful. It was a bit busy when we were there, but we enjoyed the lakes and the wonderful view. We are on to the next campground. We had a glimpse of Calgary from a distance. Someday we're gonna come back and visit downtown Calgary. You know how in the US we measure distance in miles, but when we get to Canada, since it's metric system, it measures in kilometers. And for us to figure out the distance in speed, then we made a cheat sheet that we put in our dashboard. So when it says 50 kilometers per hour, we know how to convert it in miles. We got to the campground around 9 p.m. and guess what? May araw pa, kaya we prepared dinner and get ready for the night. Morning coffee fix is done. Let's go see Banff and Sulphur Mountain. Our campground is 30 minutes away from Banff. Fully booked na kasi yung mga campground closer to Banff, kaya 2 nights pa tayo magbaback and forth sa campground natin. It's funny how another Winnebago Navion pulled in beside us, kaya meron tayong twin RV for the day. What I observed in Canada, meron silang dedicated parking for the RVs, and I love it! We're scheduled at 11 a.m. Banff sightseeing gondola ride to Sulphur Mountain. It's an 8 minutes ride to 7,486 feet above sea level, and we will be in a glass enclosed gondola.
Excited to be here.
Oh, syempre, excited tayo dito. Oh, nasa gondola na tayo.
It's like a roller coaster, but
I'm gonna
less
video
fun.
the whole...
There's an RV
Ate,
there.
kailangan ba naka-up or sideways?
Ooh!
I prefer sa oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I'm so glad I'm not afraid of heights.
Oh, Daddy, can we switch that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can
or you
easily
can video.
litter and no one would find out.
Daddy can... Oh wow, the video can find out really. You're being recorded.
Where? Huh? Where's the camera?
Oh my god, I'm gonna use my... Go.
You guys keep recording. I'll be here trying to
You have a video.
this thing. My phone can't handle any more space.
Me neither.
Too many space. Too much like random stuff.
Okay, just get on. This window's open, so you can don't stick your head out.
Really?
I want to stick my hand out now.
I'll stick my nose out. Fresh air.
How
Oh,
fresh?
it just says.
Fresh air? Fresh air, Louis?
I'm gonna start coughing. Look at that! Look at that!
Where's the parang?
Good job. Oh, don't want to drop that. I don't want to go through here looking for mom's phone.
Oh, it's a trail, is it?
Yes.
Where?
Just keep it away from the window. Keep it away from the open window. Wow, look at the river though. At least get a better grip on it.
The 8 minutes ride was not bad at all. Nandito na tayo sa taas ng Sulphur Mountain at meron tayong 360 degrees stunning view of downtown Banff and Minnewanka Lake. Mala postcard ang view dito, kaya naman nag-take time kami na mag-pictures at mag-relax dito sa taas. Meron din silang dining area dito. Yung isa is the Sky Bistro and the other one is the Northern Light Kitchen. Itong Northern Light is a buffet at masarap ang kanilang beef brisket dito. Aside sa masarap yung food nila, the view is incredible too. Nandun kami lang sa tabi, having lunch with the view. We are grateful for this experience, and to top that, we've met with my cousin from Alberta na 23 years ko nang hindi nakita. She and her beautiful family came here just to see us and met with us. Ang isa pa sa hindi dapat ma-miss ay ang Sulphur Mountain Boardwalk. It sits at 7,500 feet in the sky and spans 1 full kilometer of scenic sight. In here, you will have a bird's eye view of the Rocky Mountains. Kung may energy kayo, pwede niyong i-hike itong Sulphur Mountain. Kung nakagondola kami pababa, si Larry nilakad niya lang mula taas hanggang sa baba.
Maybe can you take the video from the front?
Nope. So watch the seat.
No, I don't want to look. No, don't.
Face your fears, Mom. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't want to face my
Go,
fear.
go, go, go.
I don't want to face my fear. It's scary. Oh God.
Nang magsawa na ang mga mata at mapagod na ang mga paa, bumaba na kami from the Sulphur Mountain. Another 8 minutes or maybe less going down to the base. And ang plano for today ay pupunta kami sa campground kasama yung cousin ko. And they will bring us food and we will do a little barbecue. So we hang out in the campground, kwentuhan at tawanan. And then at night, umuwi na sila. This concludes part 1 of our Los Angeles, Canada RV tour. Part 2 will be linked on this video. So if you like to travel and you like our video, please subscribe to our channel. See you on my next video. Let's go!